What's up, everyone? Today I was thinking about what I could talk about on the next video. Having done some reviews, I'm not really quite yet wanting to get into workout routine videos. I will be doing some videos soon where I'll be posting kind of repetitions and different exercises to do if you're going to be working like on an arm set or a leg set, kind of like the leg one I did a few months back. I'll continue to do some more upper body, and eventually I will be working my way to do some actual workout routines that'll be timed that you can do along with me. But yeah, that's a ways off. But on the nutrition side, I really don't need to cover a lot of the food because I am pretty much exclusively following the anabolic diet thanks to Coach Greg Doucette and of course the Remington James, their videos and all the delicious recipes and foods that they have in their cookbook and that they share online. If you haven't checked it out, I would definitely recommend checking them out. They have great advice. If I was wealthy, if I was a full-time bodybuilder, really, that was all I did, I would definitely go to Coach Greg for coaching. But since I'm not, I'm doing the next best thing, and I recommend you do as well. Just watch his videos. He has tons of content out there. He's very intelligent and knowledgeable when it comes to this. He's been doing it for a long time. For me, someone in my mid-30s, looking to like younger people, it's all fine and great, but to see someone who's older that's been in it their whole life, like he knows what he's doing. He's done the research, he's been there already, and he's, I believe, in his mid-40s, and it's like, wow, it'd be like me 10 years ago, 20 years ago, looking at my dad and seeing my dad, this big, huge, ripped guy, and it's like, okay, yeah, not many people like that. So I definitely want to watch him and absorb the information that he has. But anyway, on to the protein that I take. So this was what I had. I had this huge, giant thing of this. You've probably seen it. It's like where they sell it everywhere. It's cheap. It's just this nitro check. They've rebranded it recently and put a different label on it to kind of make it look more like some of the other brands. This is what I was used to from using several years ago during my, when I first started doing Insanity, 4 years ago when I was doing Insanity every day. I would have it in the morning, first thing in the morning before I did anything, before I even exercised, first thing in the morning. This with maybe a little bit of peanut butter. Eventually I found out about PB Fit. I'd do that instead to save there on my fat and calories. But anyway, so looking at this, serving is 1 scoop, calories 120, has 2 grams of sugars, 2 grams of carbs. It's not bad, but the main thing here is that it's from a protein blend. So it's, the first one here is whey peptides, and then whey protein isolate, and then it claims whey protein isolate 97%. So really, for the price, it's not bad. It doesn't taste very good. Yeah, I was never pleased drinking this just mixed with water, even with the PB Fit with water, blending it up. Not the greatest, kind of chalky, didn't always blend great, whatever. So from here I started looking at some other different things. So first thing is I started using this in recipes. So this was the closest thing I could find in a pinch to the Final Boss cereal, cinnamon cereal crunch, but this is precision protein. It's 100% hydrolyzed whey protein, and so it's cinnamon cereal crunch. It's great for recipes. I'll put it in egg whites to then do the French toast. I'll put it in the pancakes for the pancake recipe. Anabolic shakes. You can do this with, the typical stuff you put in those, the yogurt, the plain yogurt, the almond milk and Splenda and whatever. But yeah, so this per scoop, 130 grams, 1 sugar, 25 protein, 2 carbs, 2 fat. So a little bit better. And since it is 100% hydrolyzed whey protein, I think it's a little bit better. I think your body, from what I've read and studied, it can absorb it a little bit better. Don't take my word on that, it's just from what I've read. But by far my favorite, and I can tell because this is pretty much out, is this Isopure protein, and this is the Dutch chocolate. So what's great about this is it's a low carb protein. So it has the same, 25 grams per scoop of protein, 1 carb, but it's dietary fiber, 0 sugars, 0.5 fat. So, and the main thing is that this stuff is just unbelievably delicious. I'll mix just literally 2 scoops of this with some water, blend it up. And since I'm having such little sugar, even really before I started putting a lot of the artificial sweetener and stuff, it tastes like chocolate milk. I mean, really, if you're not used to high sugar content, you have some of this. You can put some 0, sugar chocolate syrup in it if you want to kind of get a little bit more of that sweetness, or throw some Splenda in it if you really want. But to me, it just dissolves and absorbs really well into water. Even in a shaker, if you don't have time to blend it up. Awesome, love it. I've actually reordered this in the chocolate, and I've reordered their banana cream flavor, which I'll be reviewing next. To me, that sounds awesome. Banana cream with some peanut butter. So yeah, this is a little bit more on the pricey side. I think these are about $45 to $50, whereas, this one here I think was like, it's what, this is a 5 pound versus a 3 pound, and it was like $25, $30, something like that. So yeah, you really do kind of get what you pay for. So yeah, primarily using this, I'll drink both of them just in drinks. Depending on my day, I'll have sometimes 2 a day. Depending if I work out twice a day. I've scaled back a little bit on that because I'm starting to feel like I'm dying. But yeah, for a while I was doing workout in the morning for an hour cardio, hour and a half or so weight training, and then I'd go about my day, and then at night I'd get bored and be like, oh, I'm going to train again, and I would subject myself to another hour of cardio and some weight training. So but yeah, and then the only other thing I'm taking is I am taking some creatine here. I take it 1 to 2 scoops a day. Try to remember to take 2 a day, but I usually take them with my drinks. I just mix it all together, and that's that. I do typically have some sort of caffeine, coffee. I love coffee, but I don't drink it with any sugar or anything in it. I'll either have it black, or I'll have like a tiniest little bit of fat-free half and half in the morning. Maybe sometimes at night, if I'm going to work out, I'll have that little bit of caffeine, or a 0-calorie caffeine drink of some sort to kind of give me a boost, so I can push harder. But yeah, feel free to comment and let me know which protein powders you like. These are just a few that I've tried. I plan on trying a lot of different ones. There's a lot of really good ones out there. And let me know if you'd like me to review any of them.